Okay, so I got a request to go over one of the simplification problems. So we want to simplify this rational expression right here, x minus 8 over x squared plus x minus 72. And this is actually on your bingo sheet. So if you want to find that problem, if you haven't done it yet, you can follow along with me. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is look at the numerator and see if we can simplify it at all. The numerator here is x minus 8. Looks like we can't really do anything. We can't do a GCF, we can't use a cross method. X minus 8 is really as simple as you can get. So let's look at our denominator then. We have x squared plus x minus 72. Okay, so x squared plus x minus 72 is actually a quadratic trinomial, and it's in standard form of ax squared plus bx plus c. And we know if we have a quadratic trinomial in standard form with a equal to 1, like we have here, we can factor it using the cross method. So let's do that now. So I make my cross. I put negative 72 at the bottom, and I put 1 at the top. I got my negative 72 from c, and I got 1 from the coefficient of my middle term, which is b. Okay, so now I need to fill in these spots with two numbers that multiply to equal 72, but add to give me 1. So you can list factors if you want, or you can start dividing negative 72 by a bunch of numbers, but eventually you'll find out that we can fill in the numbers positive 9 and negative 8. Let's see if that's how that works. 9 times negative 8 is going to give you negative 72. 9 plus negative 8 is going to give you positive 1. So that satisfies our quadratic trinomial, which means we can factor that denominator. So let me divide the page right here, and let me rewrite our rational expression. So the numerator stays the same. We haven't really done anything to that. The denominator now is going to be a factored trinomial, and it'll be two binomials multiplying each other. So I have x plus 9 from this, x plus 9, and I have x minus 8 like this, x minus 8. And now we can do something really cool. We see that on the numerator we have the binomial x minus 8, and we see that we have that same binomial in the denominator. Now remember, when something is divided by itself, like 4 divided by 4, it's always going to equal 1. So x minus 8 divided by x minus 8 is also going to equal 1, which means we're going to be able to cancel these out. Because if we divide it, remember a fraction means dividing, it would just equal 1, and there's no point in having anything extra, so we just cross them out. So anytime you cross something out, it turns into the number 1, like I just said. So this x minus 8 turns into the number 1, and this x minus 8 turns into the number 1, which means we're left with the number 1 in our numerator and x plus 9 in our denominator. And that is how you simplify a rational expression.
Made with Doodlecast Pro.